Hello, hi everybody. Hello, hello. We are here to do, let me put my Instagram here. There you go. Okay, so we're here to open the Oasis box of November today. And you might be wondering what's all this blender and things like that about. Well, I'm gonna show you. We're gonna actually make seed paper together from the content of the box. And that's for that, because I had to soak the paper overnight so that I can show you what your kiddos can do actually with the Oasis box. Okay, so if you're here, make sure that you let me know. I am trying to make sure that the camera is focusing better. Huh. Is my camera doing this today? There you go. That's better. Okay. And this one's doing well. Okay. So are you ready? We are going to go ahead and open the Oasis box. Let me put this aside and put that aside. And are you ready? So this is what we had in the Oasis box of November. Now, November was actually our holiday box, and there's growing gifts in here, like gifts that are literally either growing when you get after you gift them, or you grow them and gift them. Okay, so this was and we did this in November because we wanted the kiddos to have time to prepare their gifts. So let's go ahead and open this. So as usual, we do have an items list over here that tells you exactly what's in the box, all of the goodies that are in the box of this month. And at the back tells you how to share the story of Oasis Box and the fun you're having with everybody else. And that's that. And we had a special item actually over here in the corner because we had shreds. Like, we are environmentalists and we don't like shreds, but we did include shreds this time, not just to fill the box, but for the kiddos to actually use it as one of the items that they actually use for one of the activities. Okay, so and that's that. So let's open this thing and see what's inside. Okay, so as you can see, we have tons of fun as always in here, and we have a very, very special item in the box. And this time, every time, there's a special surprise for the kiddos. And this month, the special surprise was this seed paper making mold. This was made by a local entrepreneur, like a small business. Her name is Flo Oxford. So her and I were buddies, and I ordered these through her because her work is just impeccable. It's really, really, really good quality, and you can't find a paper mold like this anywhere else. And it has our Oasis Box logo on it, which makes it special for the kiddos. So I'm going to show you how we use this. I'm going to show you today how we use this to make our seed paper. So the seed of the month was arugula, organic, as usual. We had extra items. These are actually because this was all about gifts and gifting, this was actually extra in the kiddos box so that they can actually use, as you can see, this pops out, and they can use this. I don't know if you can see it well here, up or here. So they can use this on a card that they're making or something, and this is a hang tag that they can hang on their the gifts that they're making. So there were 2 or 3 of these, or at least one of these in the box for your kiddos. And then we had, let's see if I can take this out of here. Oops. Okay. Are you gonna come out? Are you going to embarrass me in front of everybody? There you go. This is another hang tag that they would use for the gift that they're making if they want to. Stickers as usual, but the sticker this time says gift. Every time we have a special collectible sticker in the boxes, and this one I'm going to show you this time we actually use this differently because we added a very special item just this month in this box, and we're going to be using our stickers in a different way in a bingo game. I'm going to show you the bingo game card. You know what? I'm going to actually show it to you right now. Why wait, right? Let's find the bingo card. Come on, Layla, you can do it. There you go. So that's our bingo card. So this is to get the kiddos, active in the things that they make and things that they grow from the material that's in the box, and they can actually play this game of bingo and win. So the sticker this month would essentially go in here on the November's bingo box. Okay, so they just take it off and they add it to this, and then if they do anything else they might actually even bingo this month. Okay, and then the stickers of next month come, and every 6 months we're going to change this, but every month we're going to have a winner. So that's that which we added this month especially, and we're going to have more and more of that as we go along. So, and that's that. As usual, we have the growing activity guide, and this is the specially designed, beautifully designed for the kiddos, very engaging. And this month's growing activity guide was all about planting herb gift box. Now, how do you plant a herb gift box with the material that's in the box? So I'm going to show you what else we have in here. It tells you everything that you need. Most of these items are in the box. Well, we don't need to add water and things like that, obviously. And there are things that are, like the seeds are in there, the box is in there, the soil you have to add, water you have to add, but everything else you need is in the box, and it tells you step by step how to do it. And there's also games at the back of this. So there's word games that are related to the theme of this month. Every time the games are related to the theme of the month. Another really fun activity that we have, and the kiddos love them every month, is this one. And this is our garden talk cards. That's what we call it. So, and the ring is included. And these are collectibles. So the kiddos would actually, these are conversation starters about the topic of the month. And then what the kiddos will do is that they will cut these out, and there's put holes, and they can actually collect them. But while they're doing that, and there's cute logos at the back, that makes it special. And then while they're doing that activity, they actually read through these, and it actually helps them to learn a lot about the topic of that month. We have your family activity, like the win card. So there's points going on with all the activities that are in the box, and they can actually collect points. This is for like our homeschoolers love this. Our unschoolers actually, for the kiddos who like, tracking their progress, they love this one. And this one is especially colored, and all the different holidays of the season are on it for the kiddos. And so just to make it a little bit more fun. And then at the back we have a special extra activity, and this is the shopping list for that activity. And the seeds and the activity is seed paper making. And this item, as I showed you, is actually one of the items that is already in the box for this activity. But there's other things that you need to provide. The seeds are in here. This item is in here. But the rest of them are actually items that you already have around your kitchen, like a bowl, like paper towels or kitchen towels. water, a blender. Now we have the blender here, but if you don't have a blender, you can actually use a like a molten pestle. You can use that as well. It's a little bit harder for the kids to do it with that, but everybody has like at least a small blender like the one I have here. So this is the shopping list or the items list that you need for the activity, and the main important part is this. And actually we ended up providing shreds so that even the paper is in the box as well. So that's that. What else do we have? The coloring paper of the month. This is all about the growing gifts. And the main item actually that we always have every month is the theme of the month lesson, essentially. So this time we didn't have a very specific lesson because this was all about fun and growing gifts for your friends and family. But that's what it's all about here. And at the back, ta-da! There's the seed paper making instructions, step-by-step instructions that tells you how to do this. Now, as you remember, when I showed you the growing activity guide that's in this box, this is about growing a herb gift box. And one of the items that is required is the seeds, which is in the box, and also a box. So that your kiddos can actually grow inside that box. So the box for Canadians, which is the box that I have over here, was this one. So you actually open it up and assemble it. And for the US customers, we actually had a white box. Okay, so it doesn't matter what color it is, but it's going to be used the same way. So you assemble the box, and you put foil in here and soil in here and seeds in here. Anyway, I'm not gonna go through it because it's all in here. It's all in the growing activity guide. So that was the last item in the box. Okay, now I'm gonna put all of these aside. So as you can see, there's tons and tons and tons of really good fun. Well, there's no way I can put this back now. I'm going to just throw them in for now. Oh, but I actually do need to take the activity I'm going to show you out of here. So we're going to keep this one and put everything else aside. Okay? Now it's time to have fun. Are you ready for the fun? Let's go ahead and do that. So out of everything that was in this growing gift box of the month of November, we are going to actually do this one together. Oh, hold on. I do need one more thing from here, right? The main important one is this, which is your seed paper mold, as well as the seeds. Okay, so, and the shreds were in here as well, that I actually soaked them in this bowl from last night, so that, because there's one of the activities, and I'm going to show you in here, one of the steps in the activity is actually telling you to soak it overnight, because we want the paper to get mushy. Can you see that? So it's mushy paper. So other things that I need is water, which I have over here, a blender, and some paper towels or kitchen towels. So I have these kitchen towels here that I'm going to be using for this, and I need my instructions. All of it, not all of it, not the paper towel or the kitchen towels, but everything else is in the box, was in the box. Okay, so I'm going to put my instructions aside right where I can see them, and we're going to go ahead and follow the step-by-step guide to do this. So the first step was for us to actually soak the shredded paper. Now this can be done with newspaper, this can be done with colored paper, all kinds of different things. If you do it with newspaper, your seed paper will actually turn a little bit darker because all the colors will blend together. So the lighter your newspaper or whatever paper you're using is, the better. Okay, so I actually literally made this seed paper this morning. Okay, and that's why my blender is dirty. So I did this morning just to make sure when I want to go live, I want to make sure that I'm not, you know, doing something crazy. I have to test it. So what I'm gonna do, this is almost dry. Like, this is really fast, right? It's almost dry, and you can see the seeds on it. And your kiddos can go ahead and like let's make this look like a heart. How about that? How do you like that? So this can be a gift they can give to anyone they like, and they can package it as a gift in any shape or form that they want. Okay, so here's my heart. So I have a seed paper heart now that I can gift to somebody. I can put it in an envelope and, you know, draw on it and put happy holidays or whatever. And what happens when they get this? The instructions should go with it that says, hey, plant me. All they need to do is actually put this in soil, water it, and this, like, whatever seed is in there is going to grow for them. This one was arugula seeds. I actually brought some dill seeds that we just harvested from our garden this last weekend, and I'm going to use this for the seed making that we're making together right now. Okay, so that's essentially the end result, and this paper was really white, and that's how it turned out. I think this is a really beautiful gift. And if your kiddos are into, you know, DIYs and doing, you know, gifting, and, you know, the kids are like different than our adults. They're not ruined yet, right? They love to make gifts to give to people. And these are very thoughtful gifts. And if this gift grows, what else? What better than that, right? That's the best gift you can ever give to people. So as you can see, I have soaked this paper and it's gotten really mushy. So what we actually need to do right now is to, as per the instructions that was in the box, after it gets mushy like that, we're going to put it in the blender. So let me put the blender here so that you can see better. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add this to my blender. This is such a fun activity to do with your kiddos. There you go. I'm going to add all of it in. Like that. I'm going to put this here and turn this a little bit so you can see better. Okay, I think I've got it all. That's the last piece. And we do need to add a little bit of water actually to this, so that maybe I can add the same water that I have here. Okay, if I were you, I would use the same water, but right now, because I have my computer back there and all that, I don't want to make a mess. I'm going to use fresh water that I have in, you know, that I brought separately. So I think that should be enough water. We're going to try it, and if we thought we needed more, then we need more. Okay, so there, I'm going to put it in the blender now. Excuse me, this is going to be loud. So maybe, why is the camera doing that? Okay, I hope you can see well. Okay, so this is gonna be loud, guys. So let's do this together. Maybe put your fingers in your ears for a second, and we'll be done very soon. Let's go. I think that should be good. Let's take a look. you can do this with molten pestle, but it's gonna take a little bit more effort and strength, and maybe your kiddos can't do it by themselves. I think that looks good. I like the texture. So it's really, really mushy. It's a pulp that we've made right now. And now what we need to do, so there's two ways you can do this from this point on. You can actually, let me bring this one that I made this morning. You can actually add it to here, and then add more water. Hold on, I'll show you. So there's that. Let's put that aside. Not gonna need that anymore. And let's add this into here. And you can actually add more water to it, and then add the seeds here. If you're sure that the kiddos are going to make this entire batch, then you can add the seeds in here, because you don't want to leave the seeds in water. They're going to start germinating and they're going to get ruined, right? Because we want it to get dried really, really quickly, fast. So you don't want to do that if you're not sure if all of this is going to be used. So if you are, then you can actually add more water to it. It'll come up, and then you can put your mold under and bring it up. Okay, so I'm not going to do that now because I'm not going to use the entire batch right now, and I don't want to ruin my seeds. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick this up and put it on top. Can you see? There you go. And then I'm going to add the seeds right here. So there you have it. I think this is too much, so I'm going to put some aside. If you do it this way, you can actually shape it too. So I can go in there with my hands and then shape it as a heart or something. You do want this to be actually very, very thin. Okay, so if it's too much, take some out. Your kiddos would love to do this. And let's actually make a heart shape right here. Well, I'm sure your kids are going to do a much, much better job than I am doing right now. But, just to show you that it can be done. Okay. I guess that's the best heart that I can make right now. Okay? So like that. So again, if you add more water, you can actually go under the water and come up, and the screen will screen the paper on top, and all the water will gonna come out. Okay, and then I'm gonna add my seeds right in here. If you're sure that you are going to actually do the entire batch, go ahead and add the seeds into the water, mix it, and do it together. But I'm not gonna use the entire batch, so I don't want to ruin my seeds. So I'm gonna add my seeds into this mix, and we're gonna put it right away. Okay, right away, and I'm gonna spread the seeds around. I'm ruining the heart shape that I made. But this is a fun, like the kids are not gonna get bored with this. This is an activity they're gonna love and enjoy a lot. Okay, so I think that's good. It's kind of like shaped like a heart. I'm not very good at that. And my dill seeds, this is dill seeds, but you can use the arugula that's in the box too. I'm gonna put a little bit on top. You don't have to do this. If your seeds stick to your paper well, then they stick to it. Okay, but you want the my Facebook and YouTube live isn't okay. Hopefully it's still working. All right, so we're gonna put this aside. And well, you might want to do this beforehand. So you want to have the paper towel like that. And we're going to go flip it over. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Flip it over. I'm going to put it down. And with a sponge or another towel, I'm going to go like this and make sure that it is all dried up. And then I'm going to pick this up and voila. So my heart is now on here. So if you want, you can actually add a few seeds on top on this side, but you have to do it right now, like when it's really wet, so the seeds actually do stick to it, okay? And you can add, other things in here too. It doesn't have to be just seeds. It can be all kinds of different things, and that's my heart. Not very well shaped, but I can go with the scissors afterwards and do this. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on a vent or something, so that it dries fast. So what I did with the paper, seed paper that I made this morning with the arugula seeds, I actually put it just on the towel. I took the towel and put it on the vent, and so in a couple of hours, it actually dried up pretty fast. This is actually a very fast activity. Like it gets dried pretty fast. Now, after it's dried, and we probably can't do it right now, but after it's completely dry, what you're gonna do is that you're gonna go ahead and peel this off. This might tear up right now because it's not ready for that step yet, but hey, look, it worked. But it's not gonna look like this, right? It's gonna be completely dry, looking like this, okay? And then you can actually put it in an envelope, add some sort of a cute messaging with it and gift it as a holiday gift that's going to grow. How cool is that? And that's actually part of, it was all in here in our Oasis Box. If you're not a member of Oasis Box yet, make sure that you go and get yourself into the wait list, because guess what? We're going to be opening up the doors to the club in early next year, early in January or February. So make sure that you are in there. Hello, everybody. Let me know if you're here and you're watching. We're almost at the end of this. So if you didn't catch it from the beginning, go catch the replay. What we did is that we opened up, so we did an unboxing of the Oasis Box, the Gardening Club for Kids. It's a monthly subscription box of tons and tons of fun for the kids to grow small projects. And we're opening up in the early next year, early 2022. Make sure that you are on the wait list for it. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed this. Every one of these boxes are filled with very similar activities that are all about growing. Let me bring this closer. They're all about growing. And I would love for you and your kiddos and your grandkids or nieces or nephews to be part of this club. We're going to open the doors very, very soon. Thank you for watching. Make sure you're on the wait list. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.